Back. Police are searching for two men who robbed a woman of her car in front of her home on Thursday. Reports say shortly around 9 a.m. or shortly after 9 a.m., two men in a gold Japanese vehicle approached the woman who was sitting in her 2019 gray Honda CR-V license plate AS3771, parked again in front of a residence on St. Albans Drive. Both men produced handguns and robbed her of the vehicle. One of the suspects fled the scene in the victim's car, followed by the other suspect in their vehicle heading south on St. Albans Drive. Police are actively investigating. From the courts, while the subject whether to deny or revoke bail for individuals convicted of serious crimes wages on Thursday, Supreme Court Judge Cheryl Grant Thompson revoked bail for Donald Cox and Berkeley Fowler, who are both murder suspects. The judge explained that the two men had committed serious breaches of the terms of their bail. Both men will remain in custody at the Department of Corrections until their trial comes. Cox is charged with murder and attempted murder in relation to a shooting in the Bel Air Estates community in May of 2020 during a home invasion. Meanwhile, Fowler is accused of murdering his stepfather in 2012. Both men have been deemed a threat to society, and thus their bail has been revoked, and they again will await trial behind bars. More young Bahamians engaging in things positive instead of crime and antisocial behavior. The National Training Agency, NTA, recently held a graduation ceremony for cohort number 22. The over 60 graduates who became certified upon successful completion of the 14 weeks of training were congratulated and encouraged by the Minister of Labor and Public Service, Pierre Glover Rowe. Many of the graduates are employed by hotels, restaurants, and other businesses that have cooperative ties with the National Training Agency. Students receive certificates, pins, and special awards for auto service and care, butler service, culinary and baking, food and beverage service, teacher's aid, and information technology. Training providers included Synergy Bahamas, Top Tier Butler Service, Royal Bahamas Police Force Garage, and Ebenezer College Virtual Smart School. Vaughn Miller, the Minister of Environment and Natural Resources, led a group of government officials who recently toured New Providence Ecology Park, formerly known as The Dump. As the Ecology Park moves towards more sustainable environmental waste management practices, Chairman Felix Stubbs gave the officials a closer look on the guided bus tour and provided information about the management and maintenance of the landfill. New Providence Ecology Park has transformed what was once an open waste dumping ground into a clean, safe, and organized park, 100% compacted, capped, and contained. And finally, the New Providence Women's Basketball Association will begin the 2024 season on Saturday. That's tomorrow night at the D.W. Davis Gymnasium after 4 years off due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Game 1 tips off at 6:30 p.m. with a doubleheader. League President Anastasia Moultrie-Sands says she is happy to see the return of women's basketball after the 2020 season was abruptly halted. The league makes its return with 4 teams vying for the championship. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jarino Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.